Good morning. It's I think day 6, Friday, day 6. That was a rough one last night. My face, hands are all swelled up. I slept under that pile of crap over there, trying to get a little protection. Didn't sleep very well, but I stayed. I wasn't shivering all night, so that was good. I was cold, but I wasn't shivering. But anyways, it's over. Sun is out. Blue skies are out. And I'm about to get ready to go. Sun's pretty high, but I wasn't getting out of there until it was warm, and I had to wait. There we go. Man, I'm glad I waited till this long to get up because it's cold still. And like I keep walking right over here to the sun and standing in the sun to warm up for a little bit. But I wanted to read off the progress here. So even with all the inclement weather or whatever you want to call it, and everything making it hard, I got 360 miles, starting out with 360 miles today. 38 hours, 10 minutes total time. Gosh, the sun feels so good. Like so good, man. Oh, I'm so glad that it's up. Anyways, yeah, I managed to stay on schedule for the itinerary, so that's important for me for some reason. Whatever, it's my trip, I can do whatever I want, So if I want to try to keep up with their pace, I'm going to try to keep up with their pace. And really, I need to be done by I'd like to be done before next Friday, but I need to be done by at least then. So I do have like a time schedule that I'm trying to stick to, and I took off 2 weeks to do this from work, so I gotta get the miles in every day, and stay on schedule even if it's nasty weather like it was yesterday. That was a rough one, and I am so happy to see this sun turning my mood around. I'm getting on the bike right now, and I'm getting out of here, and I'm gonna get my heart rate up, and hopefully get my feet to thaw out. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, so one more thing before I take off. I've been wanting to do this every day, and let's just read the route overview that's on bikepacker.com, just so you can, whoever's watching, kids, whatever, so you guys know what's going to happen. So anyways, day 7, and let's see, that's day 7 is, I guess we're at Shavers Fork right now, and we're going to Sharps Tunnel and the Greenbrier Trail. So day 7 is an interesting one that presents a few options. From Shavers Fork, the route continues its up and down march along gravel and lesser used double track roads. If you want to take a short day, plan on camping up at the Bald Knob observation deck. It's a beautiful spot with a campfire ring and a pit toilet. There's also a spring that feeds a massive tank on the way up the trail next to the train tracks. Note that the scenic railroad from Cass brings tourists up once or twice per day during the high season, but it was quiet the afternoon we got there. If you want to stay on track with this itinerary, which I do, you'll carry on up to Snowshoe. The climb gets steep and chunky at times on the way up, but you're rewarded with fast descents and a lookout tower to take in the view. From there, you'll circle around to Snowshoe Resort, where you can have lunch or resupply at the grocery that's marked on the map. If you're into trains, you might consider dropping down off route to Cass Depot, an interesting little town where you can have lunch at the Case store. Otherwise, you'll descend on gravel before reaching the Greenbrier River Trail. The GRT is a linear state park and one of the East Coast's most beautiful rail trails that runs 77 miles along the Greenbrier River and features countless river views, tunnels, bridges, and a variety of birds and animals. There are also dozens of first-come, first-served campsites along the GRT, many of which have nearby pit toilets and well water, which requires filtration. For this itinerary, we pinned a campsite near the Sharps Tunnel for the sake of mileage and proximity to Marlington. Be sure to hang your food, as there are plenty of bears in the area. So, anyways, I just wanted to read that to you guys so you kind of, if you're watching, you kind of know what the day holds. So, let's get started. Let's do it. So when I get back, I'm gonna take all this video and re-edit it and make a video. Probably do, show at the beginning of each day, show that, the overview of what the day holds and whatnot, and maybe do some voiceovers here and there, edit out a bunch of garbage, but right now I'm on this trail and I'm not sure, but I did that big climb yesterday and went up and up and up, and I think that I got up on top of this another ridge line, and I'm pretty sure because I'm just going up and down, up and down, up and down as I go along here. All day after I got up there, I was going up and down, and now I'm doing the same thing again today. I think I'm just following a ridge line, but I can't tell really. I mean, I'm pretty sure I am. I'm on a ridge line and I'm following it along, and it's pretty cool. I like these ridge line routes. They're pretty neat to be up here, but yeah, just thought I'd share that rambling thought. I'm kind of starting to warm up. Hands are cold. You can see my breath. It's chilly. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride, baby. As Josie would say. I stopped to take my shoe covers off and wear those in the rain. They don't really keep your feet from getting wet, but they keep them from they keep them a little warmer, and they don't just totally get just saturated soap, like going right through, so it helps. Anyways, I gotta let these things dry out. I got wet socks and wet shoes, so figure go ahead and get them off and let them start drying out. Maybe I'll have dry shoes by the end of the day, but it'll probably be the end of tomorrow before they're completely dry, and they'll be like twice as stinky. Ugh. So this is what I'm doing, just rolling along, up and down, up and down. Some of them are longer ups, longer downs, shorter ups, shorter downs, whatever, but they just keep rolling along. Not much to film. Oh, I saw 3 hunting dogs They had the collars and the antennas on them. They were running up here. Looked like they were lost, poor guys. One guy was real friendly. He came over to me, he was running along with me. I didn't get him on film though. Oh well. Why do I do this to myself? It said overlook this way, so I had to go farther uphill. This is a steep one. Only a 10% grade, my legs are getting tired. Ha! I finally found it. I knew it would be up one of these roads. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. I'm going up. Well, it would seem that they don't want people going up there because there's no bottom set of stairs till all the way up there. I think right there. I think I can make that. Whew. Make sure you keep your feet off of those boards and on the metal supports. That's all I gotta say. 3 points of contact at all times. Pretty rickety up here. Ooh, that's scary. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Wow. This is worth it. I think that's a cell tower, so I should have service now. We up here, we out there, we doing it. Woo! Man, look at that view out there, guys. I can see my breath again up here. $360, man, that's beautiful. Okay, and that's straight down. I'm going down backwards because I feel like it's safer. Probably would have been safer just not to come up here, but Eli, Josie, don't do what your dad does. This isn't safe. Don't be a dumbass like your dad. Keeping my feet over the metal underneath the wood. I'm not walking on the wood. I don't trust it. So I'm keeping my feet over on the sides where it's connected and all the beams. And I'm keeping my hands on at all times so that
Big step. See, this is what I'm keeping my weight on. I don't trust this stuff. Been there for a long time. And then there's a beam underneath right there where my foot is. Last thing I need to do is fall off here and break my damn leg. Nobody. So, gotta be very careful. Very, very careful. Keep my feet on that beam. Keeping my hands on the metal. Ow. Okay, now here, this is still attached well. So what I did last time is I just came under here like so. Then I walked out over here like this. Around here like this. And I got that V support down there. So what I'll do, I'll just kneel right here, put my foot over here, get right in there, foot there. There we go. And then I use this V support. Voila, we're done. Alright, I just took the time to shed some layers, repack that, since I had to leave in such a hurry to try to build up some heat and get warm and get going. I just threw everything in there, so I wanted to repack it all the way I like it. Nice and tidy. I'm going to eat that sandwich there real quick. And I think there's a spring on the way down. I'm going to hit that up if there is, because I need water anyways. Top off my water, and then I'm going to keep trucking the snowshoe. Yeah. Now, just let me say, against my better judgment, I'm getting off of that nice gravel road right there, because it says there's a trail here. I don't see a trail, but we're gonna go. We're gonna follow it against my better judgment. God, I hope I don't regret this. What? Dude, that's not a trail. Get the hell out of here. Oh boy. Here we go. What is this? Dude. Like, I don't even know how you get all these whoops in here. They must have put these in here to keep people from going back here. Maybe it'll get better. Or maybe it just gets worse. Look at this. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna turn this camera off for a while so you don't hear me. Everything was going so good today until this. I thought, oh, I'll just go a few more. I'll just go a little ways down here. It'll get better. No big deal. Like, what even causes this? This is like nuclear damage right here. Ridiculous. Why would you put this on a route? Why would you ever think to yourself, hey, it's been getting a little easy on that route. You know? Only 10 to 15% grades. That's running down this logging road. That's gotta be what this was. A freaking logging road. Ridiculous. You couldn't even mountain bike down this. I wouldn't even dirt bike down this. Good Lord. Stupid. I'm gonna have to turn this camera back off. The deer have more sense than me, than these freaking route planners. Look at that crap. Are you kidding me? What in the world were they thinking? And now I'm so far into it, I gotta go all the way through it. I'm more mad with myself right now than I am with anyone else. I knew better. I knew when I looked down this road it was a bad idea. That's when you say, no, I'm not gonna go down that stupid road. Okay, I turned around. I got the heck. I turned around, I got out of there. Has to be a technology error or something. Ain't no way anybody in their right mind would make that part of a bikepacking route. Oh, look at this pond. That's pretty. Oh. I wish it was a little warmer. I'd go for a swim. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, had to be technology error. I have no idea, but I'm gonna try to get back with the trail as soon as I can. I'm following this gravel road for now. Not doing that. That was ridiculous. All this damage must be from logging, and that must be what I was running into on that trail up there. They must have just destroyed that road, and like, just look at this. It's just like everything. What is it? I don't even know. It's just a scar on the earth. The trail's right down there somewhere, and it goes all the way up there in those woods and comes down on the other side. I don't know what to do right now. If I go hiking down there, I may find a good trail, or I may find a crappy trail. I think maybe I'll just hike down there without the bike, see if I can find this thing, and then hike back if it's there, get the bike and do it. This is very discouraging though. Alright, I almost did it. I almost walked down that stupid mountain right there to go try to find this trail. It might be a mile over there. There ain't no way in hell I'm doing that. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'm gonna stick to this gravel road right here. That other trail is supposed to come back down around, back down this way, and I'm gonna hope that these two get closer together and I can get over to it. If not, then I'll figure it out. But I ain't doing cross country through the woods, getting lost and in a situation. Ain't doing it just to stay on the damn trail that's obviously out of commission. So this is my route. Well, that ain't my route either. It's completely impassable as well. Same thing. Just all these mounds of dirt, logs thrown in there. Obviously, they don't want anyone going down it. Oh. Look at this. I'm not sure what this even is. Look at it. They're all uprooted. And they're just jumbled and tumbled and thrown across the land. It's so weird. Maybe it's some kind of conservation thing, but I don't know. It's weird. I mean, it's definitely not logging. I don't know. Hey Dad, that's where you ought to put yours. Right there. Good retirement spot. Uh-huh. What you need. Right next to that nice little pond. Woo! Look what these good old boys are up to around here. I put that stop sign way up in that tree just to shoot it. They ain't got nothing better to do around here. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you know, could use a target. I mean, you know, same. All right, just a little update. I'm still lost. Got no service on the phone, so I can't get a detailed map on. Can't get a detailed map on where I'm at exactly. All I can see is like this little red line on my GPS. There's a little dotted line saying, "Hey, here's the trail going that way." That's where you're supposed to be, but it keeps updating and moving. So I don't know if it's like cut out that whole loop yet or not. Because I came all the way around that mountain and down, and I thought I needed to be on the other side of this stream, but apparently not. So I'm sticking to my convictions here, and hoping that my gut is right this time, because you know, if I make the wrong decision, it's gonna put me hours, maybe even a day behind. I don't know. Figure it out. All right, so much for sticking to my convictions. I turned around again, and I'm headed back to the bridge, crossing over, and I'm going down that road, and I'm hoping that it brings me closer to it. Just had a closer look at the map. I zoomed in on the GPS, and as I thought, it was on the other side of the river, so I got to get across the river. It's not really a river, it's just a creek, but still, I think this is the right way. So I said that about the other way too. I'm about 60% sure. Well, so much for my bright idea. The road just dead-ended into this trail. Either I go all the way back up that. Oh man, I don't know what to do. This sucks. There's only one other way I could have gone on the road, and maybe it would have gotten me there. But it didn't look like it was going to get me there either. And I passed some fishermen. I kicked myself because I didn't stop and ask them. Because I didn't really know what to ask. Because I didn't... Where are you going? Snowshoe. What are you doing out here? You lost? That's how that would have gone. Anyways. I guess they could have told me that this road is going to dead end though. That would have saved me a lot of pain. And they could have said, well, that road goes that way. Or I can bushwhack through the fucking woods. That sounds really rough. It's like the trail it's half a mile that way. Half a mile bushwhacking, and I gotta go across the creek. I'll go look at the creek. I think I found my spot. I'm gonna go across here. Wish me luck. Ugh, this turned into a day. This was supposed to be a good day. It's all good. It's adventure. The bike was dirty anyways, so I'll give it a little wash here. Then I gotta get up this damn mountain here. I decided to leave my shoes on too. Now I don't stub my toe or something stupid. They need a wash too. Alright. Straight up there somewhere is our trail. This is gonna suck. Here we go. This is what we're doing right now. Up this hill somewhere is my trail. I have no idea how far up. Somewhere It's our trail. Says 1,000 feet away. Looks like 200 feet up. Oh, Jesus. I was starting to think I should have stuck with the bog and that shitty logging trail. But, yeah, well. What are you gonna do, kid? I'm just gonna keep slogging my way up this mountain, hill, whatever you want to call it. You're still going. It's not showing up on my GPS yet. It's over 1,000 feet away, and that's 1,000 feet that way, not that way. Never again will I ever take for granted a West Virginia half mile. Good Lord. Because that isn't accounting for the uphill. I'm still going uphill. And I haven't barely covered any ground. This is hard, man. Lugging this bike. I just want to get to this trail and make tracks, dude. That's it. Oh my goodness. I couldn't even film that for you guys. It was so terrible. I have never seen undergrowth that thick, moss that thick, hills that steep that go on for so long. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. But then I just came out to this. I don't know if I'll be able to ride for very long, but I'm going to try. I'm within 500 feet of my route, so I'm almost back on route. And then hopefully, oh, fingers crossed, that route is like clean and good to go. And I can start making some time, because that took like an hour and a half, 2 hours out of my day. Oh, so frustrating. I don't even know what the right thing to do would have been. But anyways, this is the day we shall never talk about again. Okay? Oh my gosh, I just came out of this stupid little trail out of the woods, came up from the other side of that mountain, crossed the creek, river, whatever the hell you want to call it, all the way up the side of that mountain and down, and came out on this beautiful, beautiful gravel road. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see that. Good Lord. Whew. I guess I didn't mention this is my route. I'm back on my route. So I was riding along earlier, and I was paralleling this road on the other side of this mountain, on the other side of the creek. And I thought to myself, oh, it says I'm only a half a mile away from my route. That's no big deal. It's just right over there. You know, boy, I will never, ever assume that kind of idiotic crap again. It's half a mile out here is a long ways. That's a long ways. Yeah. Unless I know where these roads are going, I don't think I'm going to do any more Rambo stuff like that. That's dangerous. I'm staying on the route. Here we go. We are descending from wherever that hell was we were. A beautiful hell, but jeez Louise. That section tried me. I'm sure I got another hill coming up. Well, this hill's not through with me yet, apparently. I missed my turn. I didn't see it. Rode right past it, apparently. Now I'm riding back up. Oh boy, this sucks. My legs are hurting. Pain cave. I should have known this was my trail. Alright, quick update. I was just coming back up, hit this trail, and I passed this little water source, and I kept going because I'm like, oh, I gotta go. And I'm like, dummy, what are you doing? Stop. Get some water. Recoup. Because I realized I got a hydration deficit going on. I got a calorie deficit going on because I didn't have dinner last night. I didn't have breakfast this morning. I've just been eating these bars all day. And I didn't have water for a long time yesterday. Then I didn't have water for a long time today. Like, no wonder I'm having trouble getting up these hills right now. I'm in a bad way, and I didn't even really think about it. So I stopped, did that, changed my socks, put some dry socks on. Not necessarily clean, but they're dry. You know, strap the other ones on back there so they can dry out. And you know, got my hydration topped off, all 3 bottles there, and I got the electrolytes in there, so I'm gonna down those real quick, and I'm gonna keep trucking on now, and I'm gonna truck on till I can't truck on no more, and that's what I'm gonna do. But gotta stop being dumb, and you know, it's easy to be dumb when you're in a calorie and hydration deficit, though, you know, so, and you're just not thinking straight, you know. And I just climbed up a mountain. Idiot. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye. This is a chunky one here. Gotta be careful of the ruts. I'm really hoping I make it into Snowshoe Resort before any of the stores close, because I need to resupply. And all these setbacks today have really set that back. But anywho, I find myself just thinking about everybody while I'm riding, thinking about Eli and Josie and everyone else, and you know, so much time to think on this road, on this thing. Be kind of nice to be connected just a little bit more, or just have people, friends that did it with me. That would be fun, but I don't mind it. But it would be nice to have some company. Get a little lonely. But it's really cool. It'd be nice when things are going bad, for sure, to have extra people there. So, a little margin of safety. Anyways, that's enough. Sometimes you just gotta walk it. This is one of those times. Oh man. Oh man. I'll let you see a little bit of this. At least there's no trees to go through right now. I don't have any vegetation growing like that mountain I walked up earlier. That's nice. That's real nice. Yeah, you get the gist. I'm gonna turn you off for a little bit.
My legs are so tired. Whoa! I just found, looks like a deer toenail. Anyways, I thought it was a bear claw for a second. I got excited. Oh, I was like, yeah, I found a bear claw. Turn you off. This is the actual one that I was looking for today. Finally found it. Supposedly, there's a good water source here. A good place to camp. But maybe that's the good place to camp right there. Oh, should I keep going or should I stop? No. 6:30 right now. Seems like a good time to stop. Oh, look at this. Picnic table. I guess this is as far as I'm gonna make it today. Oh, my legs are jello. That's a little safer than the other one. Stick to these kids. Wow, it's beautiful. There's Snowshoe. That's where I was trying to make it past today. I don't think I got it in me. That trail goes on this way. Probably goes. Oh man, my legs are so shot over there. That damn mountain. That damn mountain really did me in. Took it out of me. There's the bike down there. Well, this is the end of day 6. I made it to Snowshoe ski resort, and I was heading down the hill. Like, I was getting it. I was doing like 30 miles an hour down the hill, bombing the hill. I was on the pavement, and I was trying to make it to my next waypoint for the itinerary. For some reason, I don't know if I was trying to make a video or something, but I looked down and my camera was gone. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, I had just put my jacket on, and I was like, well, did I pull it out of my pocket or something? Whatever. So I was like, I just jetted back up the hill that I just came down. My legs are dead from all this crap today. And I had to go not only back to the resort, but then I had to get back on the dirt road and go all the way back and go down this big hill that I had to push my bike up. And thank goodness, because I'm recording right now. But, I have it. I found it laying in the road. I was like, oh my gosh. So not only did I get the impassable road, and then I take another road thinking I can go that way. It's dead end. So I turn around and I go down another road, and it freaking dead ends. And then I have to ford a river and get up that side of the mountain through all those trees with my heavy bike loaded down. Oh my gosh, what a day. And then I was going down the side of that other mountain, and I missed my turn again, and I had to go backtrack back up the mountain again, and found the trail, and then I started heading out that way. And yeah, my legs were just on fire. And then I get out here and lose my GoPro. Thank goodness I found it. And at that point, I decided I'm done for today. For today, I'm done. I'll just set my bivvy up right here next to the road. Right over there is Snowshoe. So I'm just like right here. I'm going to cook my little meal real quick. I'm crawling in that bivvy, and I am going to sleep. I'll wake up early, bomb down that hill, go get some coffee somewhere. I'll find it. But I'm gonna try to get going early tomorrow and just, have a better day tomorrow. 'Cause today was rough. So this is the end of day 6. Boy, I tell you what, too, when you have a day like this, you really start missing a lot of people. Yeah, I'm missing you guys. I'm missing you and Eli and Josie right now so much. You don't even know. I'm just thinking about you guys. So, yeah, I'm going to go lay my head down, and I'm going to start over tomorrow and hopefully have a great day tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.